Okay, something I've stumbled upon in Blender. I'm in a default scene. I select my cube and hit the delete key to delete it. I'll do a Shift A. I'll add a mesh plane. I'll tab to go into edit mode. I right click. I do a subdivide. And in this little menu down in the left hand corner, I'm going to change the number of cuts to 10. There you go. Tab to exit edit mode. Then with the plane still selected, I go to my physics tab. I'll make it a cloth. Now if I press the spacebar, it just falls down. I don't want that, so I'll do a shift left arrow key to bring it back to like frame number 1 on the timeline. I'll go into my edit settings again, and I'll Alt left click this line here. I'll create a new vertex group by clicking on the data icon. I'll click on the little plus symbol. I'll call this like group is fine, by the way. I just want to assign those vertices to the group. I'll click on tab again to exit edit mode. So back to the physics tab. If I scroll down, there's this thing here called shape, this group called shape, and I'll select the pin group, group. If I now press the spacebar, this is happening. So completely different. You can see like it's pinned to all these vertices. They're like not moving. Spacebar again, shift left arrow key to go back, and hitting the tab key. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select like 3 more of these like rows of vertices by alt clicking, shift alt clicking, and again shift alt clicking. I'll go back to my data tab. I will assign them, but this time I will assign them with like a weight of not 1.0 but 0.3. So and then I click assign. So remember, these ones, they had a weight of 1, that's the default. And these vertices now have a weight of like 0.3. Tab to exit the mode. I'll go back into my physics tab. I'll scroll down. And what I'll do, I'll click on, let's see, I'll make the stiffness a little bit less, like 0.5. And I press the spacebar again. You see that how it works? You can see like it's kind of like these ones are moving but not all the way down, because I've set a weight for these vertices here somewhere to like 0.3. Now that's all cool, that all works fine for cloth physics, but there's a weird problem. Because if I now go back into tab mode and say I click next to my, my plane there, how can I see what type of vertices have what type of weight? What you could do is you could change the mode from edit mode to weight paint, but that will give you colors. So the red is like a value of 1, and like the bluish color here, the aqua color, is like a value of like 0.3. But you don't see the values. So I'll go back to my edit mode. What you need to do, you need to press the N key for Nico. So you get like your sidebar menu. I think they refer to it as the sidebar menu. And if I now select like one vertex, so you want to make sure you're in vertex mode here, and say I click on one vertex, and I go to my item tab, you can see here vertex weights, and the group, well currently it has a weight of 1, and this one has a weight of 1. But if I click this one, you can see it's actually showing a weight of 0.3. Now the weirdest thing is like, or maybe a little bit annoying, like if I select 2 vertices by shift clicking another one, so I now have 2 selected, I think it only shows you the last one, the active one. So the active vertex is 1, so if I do the other way around, so I click this one first and then shift click that one, you can see this becomes the active vertex, which is, it says 0.3. So it doesn't show like multiple weights for multiple vertices. It only shows like 1 weight per vertex, but at least it's a way that allows you to access those weights using actually looking at like individual like numbers, so using your vertex weight group. Also realize, like, if I click on a vertex that hasn't got a weight set on it, that thing here completely disappears. So that this whole area here is completely blank, which I think is like, maybe it should show 0, or maybe no vertex group assigned. It just completely disappears. So if I click on a vertex here again, and I do remember I've assigned it like 0.3, you can see like it shows up again. If I click on this one again, it says 1, it shows up again. So that's one way to access those vertex weights once you've assigned them to like the same group. Because here, I mean, if I select them with a weight of, select all the vertices with a weight of 1, if I click on select, you see it actually doesn't work. It selects all the vertices that have like some weight set on them. It would be nicer, I think, if it would only select like those vertices right now with that weight assigned to them. But that's not how it works. So, okay, so hopefully this video like is helpful to some of you out there. Enjoy. Bye bye.